The United States is facing a lethal strategic nightmare in West Asia as Iran has unleashed an upgraded missile arsenal directly targeting the American military bases, reportedly guarded by Chinese tech and refined by Russian combat tactics. Tehran's new strike methods are overwhelming the advanced US air defenses. And our next report tells you more about the raging battleground of West Asia.
The US has the world's most powerful military, but even the strongest military can face a problem when the enemy learns from every attack. Iran has been doing exactly that. Every missile launch reveals what works, every interception reveals what fails, and every strike gives Tehran new data. The result is a missile force that is changing rapidly. Iran's missiles are no longer simply being fired in huge numbers and hoping some get through. The tactics are becoming smarter. Iran is increasingly combining different types of missiles and drones in coordinated attacks. Some weapons fly low. Others arrive at different speeds and from different directions. The aim is simple: overwhelm the defenses, force radar systems to track multiple threats, and make American interceptors choose which targets to engage first. This is where China's role becomes important. According to Western intel, China has long supplied Iran with military technology and missile-related expertise. Now, reports suggest that Tehran could receive hundreds of Chinese-made shoulder-launched air defense missiles. These weapons could threaten low-flying American aircraft and helicopters. Trump says he would be quite disappointed if she sells weapons to Iran.
President Xi told you that China would not give or sell Iran any weapons. And there's a new report that Iran's about to get 400 rocket launchers from China going through Pakistan to Iran.
Well, that would be surprising. I mean, things like that happen, but that would be surprising. He told me very strongly he wouldn't partake, and he knows I'd be quite disappointed.
But the bigger Chinese contribution may be knowledge. Iran has studied Chinese missile technology for years, and Beijing has watched how modern wars are fought. Russia brings another advantage: battlefield experience. The war in Ukraine has become a laboratory for modern warfare. Russia has learned how to use drones, missiles, and electronic warfare together. It has also seen how Western air defense systems respond under sustained attack. Iran is watching, and it appears to be adapting. Multiple reports say Iranian missiles have become significantly more accurate, with improvements in guidance and targeting. Iran's new methods are helping improve the precision of its missile arsenal.
I think the Iranian regime can make a more credible claim. It's survived as a regime. It has been able to impose this complete closure of the Strait of Hormuz despite all the forces railed against it. And, you know, it's been to hold off the United States. And what we have seen now is the United States really doesn't have any viable military option, or at least one that is conscionable, to take on Iran. It doesn't want to do a land invasion, it doesn't want to put boots on the ground. So it has actually limited military options.
Now this could explain why America's traditional advantage is becoming harder to maintain. US bases across West Asia are heavily defended. They have Patriot systems, they have fighter aircraft, they have radar and electronic warfare. But no defense can guarantee that every missile or drone will be stopped. Iran does not need to destroy every American base. It only needs to create enough damage to raise the cost of US operations. That is the strategy. Make every sortie more dangerous. Make every base more vulnerable. Force Washington to spend billions defending against each new wave. And this is where Trump faces his double trouble.
We have never allowed, and we will never allow the United States to determine when there is war or peace. We will defend ourselves whenever our interests require it, whenever our circumstances require it, whenever we believe we can use diplomacy as a tool to safeguard our national interests. We will certainly use it as such.
Iran is developing its own battlefield experience. China can provide weapons and technology. Russia can offer lessons from a war that has already tested modern missiles and drone tactics. Together, they could help Tehran become a much harder target. Trump shrugs off the concern, but hints he would raise the issue with his Russian counterpart.
Well, we'll find out on that soon. I'll ask Putin about it. We'll find out. Hasn't had much impact because we've knocked the hell out of them. What do you think? They have no navy. They have no nothing. So it hasn't worked out well. I don't think they've been doing it. Certainly not at a high level. And if they have, it has been very unimpactful.
For US military, the challenge is no longer simply stopping Iranian missiles. It is stopping an entire ecosystem of military learning, because every time Iran attacks, it learns. And if China and Russia keep helping Tehran improve, the next Iranian missile barrage may be more precise, more coordinated, and much harder to stop. That is the real danger. The missile may be Iranian, but the lessons behind it could come from much further away.